What's up guys, it's Mog here. So I'm going to be doing the fight kiln on my 95, 87 plus 8 account. This time I'm going to be using summoning, but you don't need it, this is just a safeguard kind of. So we're going to start with our inventory. You want to have about 13 brews, preferably flasks if you can, and then bring out 6 or so restore flasks. I have 2 rock tails for early on crystals so I don't waste any brews. You'll see when we get into it. Pickaxe, offhand melee weapon, range weapon, mage weapon. Now, your ability bar wants to look something like this. You want to have your protects on your bar, have abilities whichever weapon you're using, all 3 styles. Okay, range, I'll fill in that with a ricochet. Okay. Right. It's on my bird, I've just got more supplies and a couple more birds. I'm not bringing potions because, as you can see, I don't have overloads. So it's a waste of space to bring potions, we have to keep brewing. Anyway, in we go. It is also sometimes a good idea to bring a sign of life. I'm gonna go slow spawn just to show you how it's done. I'm going Monk's gear, my Hydrix just for the bonuses, Monk's gear. So I have good prayer renewal, not renewal, less draining, god. Anyway, before I start fighting, let me show you the map. You can see this here is pretty much useless, that's also useless for now. The only rocks you need to pay attention to are the center rock and the bottom rock. I'll refer to them as center and L rock. So for the first waves it's going to be ranges. So you want to have your melee out. My bird can just stay there if it wants, it's not really doing anything, I don't care about that. So for the first 20 waves you want your safe spot to be here on the L rock. Now one thing you can do to avoid wasting a lot of prayer is just prayer flick. So as it's about to hit you, you put your prayer up. I'm not going to bother because I have a blood fury on. I'm just going to fight them straight up. Use regen as much as possible if you're worried about not having enough supplies at the end. So regen is your best friend here. This crystal is invulnerability. You definitely want to have these. These are your second best friend. Crystal spawns every other wave. They're different crystals. The ones I'll be taking are invulnerability, restoration, constitution, and mage. Also, I'm in pretty OP gear at the moment. Obviously, if you don't have Kiln gear, Kiln capes already, which I imagine you won't, and you don't have a scythe, RCB, etc., you can substitute it in lower tier gear. I did my first melee with a Saradomin and Godsword. It's very useful for the spec. So you want to have the countering style for everything. I want to stick on melee while I'm fighting the rangers, and I'll switch to mage when I fight 2 mages. It's going to be the way you want to do this. Switch to third. I recommend having all your ability bars set up. Similar to this, you can pause the video and look at them at some point if you need to, or if you have your own bars, that's okay too. Get familiar with the hotkey you set for each. Me, I have shift and 1, 2 and 3 for selecting them. I would say use threshold abilities as much as you can. Not only will it save you time, it will save you supplies. It's also fairly good XP actually. I'll get 90 strength off this kiln, I think. Anyway, a bit of the structure of the kiln. The first 10 or so waves are, well, the first 10 waves are mainly ranged. Second 10 are mainly mage, and the third 10 are mainly melee. The last 7 after that are combinations of everything. There are multiple Jads. I'll show you how to deal with those as well and where they're going to spawn. The first Jad will spawn there on wave 10. The second should also spawn there on wave 20, I think. I don't actually know. The third... Oh, we'll get to it. The third should be wave 30. There are 7 in total, I'm not sure if I already said. Just gonna snap this. Get them both. It is advisable to bring a familiar if you can. Not only because they can carry stuff for you, but also because when you get to the dills they can fight for you as well. Save you having to break all of their armor with a pickaxe. Which can be very tedious. Wave 28 is the longest wave. I'm wondering whether to melee Hurricane actually. So, to get each kind of Kiln Cape you have to deal the most damage with that style. So, I'm going to use roughly the same amount of each style at the moment. So, have I left something? Oh, there's a dill on this wave, isn't there? But basically, what you want to do against the dills is use a damage over time ability with your pickaxe, and then hide, because they have an attack where they slam the ground and deal typeless damage. Once their armor is broken, you can hit them with whatever you want. I hopefully he's not going to use his typeless. Yeah, there we go, there is. But you can see now his armor's broken, so I can use whatever I want. I can safe spot him on my scythe again. There'll be another crystal this wave. I think it's ranged, so I don't need it. So I won't bother taking it. No, it's mage. I still don't need it yet. Invulnerabilities are just for safety, restoration again to save supplies. It's a good idea to turn off auto retaliate, so when you try to save spot, even if something hits you, you won't just run out and take a ton of damage from everything, as I just did right then. Notice I've not used any of my brews or anything yet. I've survived the first 5 waves solely on regen, which is 3 bar. As far as your own abilities go, I'm not really going to tell you what to use, but I'd say definitely use a snapshot on your ranged bar and wild magic on your mage bar. Oh, why am I putting on mage? The Jads in the Kiln are the same as Fight Cave's Jad as well, just they don't have healers and they have less HP, I think. If you mess up your prayer switch, they will kill you. Wave 36 would be 2 Jads. I'll show you how to deal with that when we get to it. It's not too difficult really. If you have your invuln crystals, you'll be using middle rock. Every 10 waves, as you get further on in the Kiln, the arena shrinks, so you have less and less safe spots. Oh, almost got 90 strength. That was quick. I'll kill this guy first this time. Switch side. Again, it should, unless you're using the same kind of gear that I'm using, like Hydrix, Blood Fury, Scythe, etc., it will not be as easy. But I imagine if you're trying at this level, you have this kind of stuff. So that's an assumption I'm making. I wouldn't advise trying the Kiln without at least some high level gear. I mean, I know I said earlier it's still doable. I did do my first Kilns with 75 tier gear and less. I'd still not recommend it. Another thing I'd say is familiarize yourself with which mob is each style. It's good. Once you've done the caves, it'll be fairly obvious, really. But that's something that can get annoying if you don't know. They look big. They're not really dangerous. Those are just free range damage. I think it's still this way, but previously, if you used the wrong style, if you used a style that's not wrong, but not the exact countering style, you would not deal full damage. So that's why I brought all three styles out. This also makes it easier for you to be able to get any cape because you'll deal pretty much the same damage with every style. It gives you a bit of leeway. You can decide from all of the capes usually if you do it this way, or at least two. Right, wave 9. After this wave, there'll be a Jad. Is there a deal on this wave? I forget which wave deals are on, I'm afraid. Except 28. 28 is 6 of them. And Ketzek, so there's no forgetting that wave. I assume if you're in the Kiln, you know how to pro switch against Jad. So I won't bother explaining that really. It's the same moves on Jad. I can leave him. Alright, I'm gonna regen now because if I fight that now, I'll get to 100 adrenaline. And that's gonna waste my adrenaline because I can't go past 100. So regen now. Still know how to use any supplies. All I've used is super renewal, but I didn't start on full prayer. So there's 2 of them. I'm sure if you use this video alongside another guide or something, you could find out exactly what's on each wave. I think that's probably what I did the first time I did it. It's not too difficult to learn. Okay, next, I'm not going to take that crystal. It's strength. I don't need it. Next, there's going to be a Jad on that side. Now, when I'm here, he cannot hit me. That's important to remember. As soon as I step out of here, he'll be able to hit me. So, you'll see him on that wall when I run out. I'm going to put on my range prayer as a default. Put up. I have my hand ready on V. I don't need to change. Jad's not gonna try me today. Nope, he's just ranging. Okay, gonna make it easy. There we go. Prayer switching is not very hard at all, as you can see. Apparently hitting Jad is. Switch star. There we go. Back to melee. Range protect. You don't really need to range protect that bit. You'll have regen to bring you back up to full health if you need. But I only brought 50 bolts. I'm not going to need that many because, well, I can go pick them up later. Really. Right. At this point, it's come to the mage waves. You'll see that Elrock has gone a bit smaller. I'll put you back in the center. I find that quite annoying. Elrock's gone a bit smaller. So I'm going to have to stay in here, whereas before I had up to here. This doesn't really make much of a difference at all, but I guess still boxes you in a little bit. As it's mainly mages, my default's going to be on range at the moment. On range, there we go. I'm not going to use quick prayers because there's no need. I have my protects on my bar. That's all I really need. I mean, I'm not even using offensive prayers. And I'm unpotted as well. If you have overloads, perfect, use them. But it's not a necessity. I mean, you can see I can still do it fairly easy without overloads. In these waves, up to wave 30 you can still safe spot here. After wave 30 here disappears, you've only got center up. So although you can safe spot some creeps, you can't completely safe spot. You'll always be able to get hit by something at the start of each wave. I would also recommend putting regen on your bar, just so you don't have to keep going through your HP menu each time. Just close this. Right. Let's see what's good here. I find that rangers hit more accurately, so I prefer to kill them. Also, one creep will get trapped on this side, so you don't need to worry about that. Try and avoid stepping into range of that, it's extra damage that you don't need to take, really. Snapshot. Probably a bit of overkill on the snapshot there, but... Okay. Wave 13. There may be more deals I've forgotten about. It's quite likely that there will be at some point, so watch out for those. Maybe a wiser idea would have been to bring an Ava's accumulator, just so I don't use up my bolts, really. That wasn't the smartest of ideas. I do get more power out of this cape though. I can pick up the bolts, really, so it's not too much of a problem. As I said, it's also not bad XP. How close am I? 23k off 90 strength. I'm fairly happy with that. I think there should be a deal this wave or next wave. Oh, sorry, my default's meant to be unranged. If you have Obby Cape, all-round Cape, a skill Cape or something, that's good enough. You don't need to bring all 3 capes. I'm just doing that just because I can, you know? Why not? The rewards, there's a choice of whichever capes you qualified for, let's say qualified for, in the Kiln, as well as an Onyx. An uncut Onyx is also an option. That makes Kiln running at the moment about 4 mil an hour, because their Onyx is about 2 mil right now. They're quite expensive. This will take me about an hour and a half maybe. I guess I'll fast forward some bits if need be, or maybe not. You could just skip to bits that are useful. But on higher accounts with Soulspit, etc., like Malevolent, stuff like that, you can run the Kiln in about half an hour, making it very good money, I'd say. But I don't even have Anticipate or anything. I can't Adrenaline stall on this account. I won't bother with safe spotting as much until it gets more dangerous waves, just to save some time. Probably because I'm very lazy and I can't be bothered actually waiting to, for all the waves to spawn. Didn't need to use a threshold there, but I did anyway. Another restoration crystal, I'll take those. Those are very useful to have. They can save you in times of need. Oh, bolt. Oh, yeah. Avoid doing that. 1, because it looks absolutely retarded, and 2, because it's inconvenient. As I said, your safe spot's going to be mainly there, but if you feel as if you know what you're doing, you've got a fair few supplies left, you can switch up a bit. Although recommended safe spots there, behind the L rock. We have not needed center rock yet because we've not got to wave 30 yet, where you don't have the L rock. If you have defense on your account, then you obviously don't need to safe spot as much because you won't be taking as much damage anyway. But this guide is kind of for pures. I'll just show you how I do it really. As you can see, I'm on wave 17. I think there's a deal on this wave. On wave 17 of 37, I've still not used any supplies except 2 doses of super renewal. Is there a deal? What the hell haven't I killed? Oh, what's he doing over there, you absolute cretin? That's why I hate these things. Oh no, there's. Oh no, never mind. I just hadn't started the wave. Right. If you find yourself in a situation like I just did, you want to safe spot something like this. These rocks are also here for your benefit. If you just fail to see what's going on like I did. I'm going to keep Mage Protect on just because there are 2 mages attacking me. That'll die quickly. If I step out, it'll have to move. Nope. Oh. Also remember, the Kiln is not your friend. They have longer range than you do. So, just don't assume that just because it can hit you, you can hit it back. That's not always the case. As you saw there, I had to step out. It didn't have to do anything different. I'm going to regen here, then go grab my bolts. Just because I only brought 50. I should have brought spare bolts, like royal bolts or something. That's bad on my part. Another useful item that you can bring is a sign of life. What that does is, if you die, it allows you to respawn where you were with 25% of your health. So it basically gives you a second life inside the kiln. So if you mess up a pro switch on Jad or something, or you just panic on Harik and maybe Magic Crystal. I should be taking that, but I've got no spaces. It's been easy. It's so much easier with an RCB and Scythe than it was when I did it previously. So I brought too much supplies. Usually, I would have on R and Q. I would have flasks, but I've not got that right now, and I don't really care. So hey ho, doesn't matter. He'll come around and hit me. Even if I don't hit him, he'll be able to hit me anyway. Switch style. Safe spot all the time. I'm not sure I need to so much really, but I will anyway. I'm going to start using brews like when my prayer gets low. I'll just keep brewing over max HP. Just because why not? I've got the brews to waste, and I am going to need space later on. Snapshot should kill that. Oh no, it didn't. That's fine. I finish that. Notice I'm getting my cape. Oh, when I type. Notice I'm getting my cape switches as well. Just well, there's no point in having multiple capes if you're just not going to switch. So if you are going to go for something like different capes, then you definitely want to be switching. I don't even need these brews. I'm actually so disappointed. Why is this so difficult? It's not anything hard. Yeah. Okay. Don't do what I did and only bring like. There should be a deal on this way. Don't do what I did and only bring 50 bolts just because you thought you wouldn't use them, because you will unless you're using an accumulator. So this wave will be 8 of the mages. I don't remember most of the waves, but I know this wave. Was it 8? Something like that. It's just a ton of them, ton of the mages. They're not difficult to deal with. Step up with your ranged. No, I'm gonna brew. I'm just gonna brew just to free up the slot. I'll restore as well. I'll just spam them. Oh, I'm gonna need space in a moment. I could renew my Terror Bird because it's under 10 minutes now. Well, actually, no, it's at 11 minutes. That's a lie. Oh, Matt, you got 97 prayer. Congratulations to Matthew232. Alright, I don't need these. it's actually coincidence at the moment that my Reaper task is Haraken, so I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone at the moment. Right, the second Jad should also spawn here. I don't want to be here getting my bolt when he spawns. I've got it on slow spawn so I can talk things through. I've not even killed the thingy, have I? Hate them so much. I don't think until you do the kill you'll understand how much I hate them. Actually, I can afford to tank its damage just because I've got my bruise I still need to get through for my... I think this should be an Invon crystal or a mage crystal. That's fine. Scythe you back. That's okay, I don't care. Right, double pot. Oh, it's ranged. Apparently I'd have no idea what I'm talking about. Jad's about to spawn, so I should probably be more careful. Okay. I'm gonna mage Jad just because it seemed way more effective last time. Again, start unranged. I seem to find that he uses ranged more than he uses mage. I don't know why. Maybe that's just for me, or just three in a row. There we go. Asphyxiate up. I find you want to have your ticking. Oh yeah, I just got smacked. I wasn't paying attention. that can happen. That can happen very often if you're not paying attention. You just take a 7k from Jad, and obviously that's not what you want to be doing. So when you're doing the Kiln, remember to pay attention on Jad. If I'd had a sign of life, I wouldn't have to worry. I still didn't worry because all I had to do was pro switch back. No, I don't need to do anything there. I'll just brew up for that. But yeah, definitely keep paying attention. What I could have done there is use the restoration crystal, but I'm going to save those for later just in case it all goes balls up. I don't even know how long this records for. I'm using the software that Seismic uses when he records, so... Okay, wave 20, it's another cutscene wave. This time, the L rock will disappear, and I will have only the center rock. Right now, you definitely want to have auto retaliate off, otherwise you're going to keep running out of safe spot. Right, take that out. I'm going to put that at the top. Actually, no, I won't. I don't need to. I'll switch those around a bit. I'm going to renew... Actually, I won't renew it, actually. Oh, this is going to be melees. Oh, okay. If you have like Ice Barrage or something on here, that's really useful because you can keep them at bay so easily. I'm not going to bother just because I have infinite supplies. Although I will melee protect, just because there is a ton of them. Yeah, obviously, as with the previous themes, I'll call them. As it goes on, you do get more than just melee creeps. An Ice Barrage there would be so nice right now. Although, obviously, if you haven't got Barrage, use Burst because you don't want to be having to pot. Unless you've got Overloads, you don't want to be having to pot to use whatever you're using. Yeah, because it's just not very convenient, really. Instant messages on League, I can't. I've not got time to take those. As you can see now, you don't have this rock or the L rock anymore. So what you want to do is stay north side here. Another tip I'd say is use the creep size against them. This guy, this massive guy here can't hit me over the side, but I can hit him. I don't know why I just wasn't using it. So definitely remember to use that against them. If you have the chance, like prioritize with. Oh, I can just take it there. With what you kill first, so that you take the least damage. I'm not sure if the Medcots heal here. 22 bolts left. Oh, that's bad. Actually, no, it's not even. I'm halfway through. Alright, so what I'll do here is I'll go to this side. That was the wrong thing to do. I'll just stand here and tank him for now. I've got melee protect on, I've got a blood fury. I'll heal that out. If you have a blood fury, don't worry about moving out the way. Just throw up melee protect and you'll be fine. Renewal there. As a rule, I would say don't overpray. Like don't use your restores. Obviously, unless you brew. Until your prayer is low enough that when you use the restore, it won't take you over full prayer. That just wastes your prayer points. If you're gonna run low on supplies, that's not what you want to be doing. Good abilities to use well, as often as possible are Dragon Breath and the Wild Magic. Just because Wild Magic just does a lot of damage, and Dragon Breath does a lot of damage AoE. I think there should be a ranger on this wave. Oh, let me run around, please. In terms of defense, your gear doesn't really matter, because, I mean, what are you going to do about it? This time, I'm going to protect melee and run out and smack this guy a couple times. Now I've got a ton of them, I can run around to this side. I should be able to safe spot 3 of them. Only 1 will hit me. Yeah. Again, remember to pay attention. If you can, try and get a Hurricane Reaper task before you do this, or a Jad Reaper task. The Jads in here count as Jads for your Reaper task. I don't need to pray on anymore. I've got Renewal on, so yeah. No, I'm just gonna ult that. Why not? Again, also retaliate off. Oh, I'm definitely gonna need to renew. Try and renew like mid-wave if you can. That's oh, it doesn't even come up with the thing. Okay. This wave is going to be just piling on more things, and then the wave that you really don't like, pretty much, is wave 28. I can afford to tank these right now. I've got 2 ranges hitting me, so I'm protecting ranged, take as little damage as possible. After that, I'll run around to the side and kill the mage. And then after that, I'll regen after I kill the mage when nothing can hit me. So switch bar, switch prayer. Now I'll regen to get as much health out of it as possible, and then try and get back to 100 adrenaline on these for another regen. Right, what I would say is on wave 28, use your Constitution crystal. At the moment, I've not used any crystals. I guess. Oh well, I'll show you when I think you definitely should use crystals and when it's up to choice. I could have earlier and it would have saved me some time. What the crystals do is basically invulnerability makes you invulnerable for 30 seconds. Restoration gives you back your prayer and HP both back to full, and Constitution massively boosts your HP and your HP regen. You'll see it'll take my HP up to like 15k or something. Also something stupid like that, and it'll just keep on coming back. Like I'll get constantly smacked 1500s by the dills, but it's not going to do anything. My HP is going to come straight back. So you definitely want to use that against them, especially if you're not going to safe spot. That will save you a lot of time. If you happen to have dread nips, which I hilariously doubt you'll have at this stage, at this level, then that's fine. You don't really need to worry about the dills because you can just completely body them straight. Oh, I should be protecting, shouldn't I? You can just body them straight up, and that's not a worry at all. Wait, was that a mage? I have 21 bolts. Oh dear. Oh no, it's fine. It's over there. Protect that. Again, if you have ice, use it. I do have ancients actually. I'm just not using it really. That's just me being stupid. Right, gonna run to the other side and regen. As you can see, I've still only used 2 brews. And I'm on wave 26 out of 37, so you can see supplies should not be a problem. Summoning my bird is just as an extra precaution. I could Restoration Crystal here. I don't need to. I only won't because I'll be on wave 28 soon, and on 28 I'm going to use my Constitution Crystal anyway. So there's no point. I'm going to heal. And my Blood Fury is going to heal me a ton anyway. Every 15 seconds, I should be safe spotting. Wave 30 is another Jad. After that, 31 is Jad free, 32 is fine, 33 is also no Jad, and then 34 is Jad, 35 is Jad, and 36 is 2 Jads. So when we get to 36, I'll explain how you deal with that, what you have to do. One way of doing it is just to use an invulnerability crystal, then it's all Gucci from there. But that only lasts 30 seconds, remember, and it doesn't give you a warning when it's about to run out, it only tells you when it actually runs out. I think. Either way, be careful of that. But as a rule, what you want to do is trap them both before you make any moves. That way, when you step out, only one will hit you, and you can protect against it like you do with every other jet. I'm not 100% on the spawns. I think 30 spawns there. No, sorry, 30 spawns there, 34 spawns there, and 35 spawns there, or something like that. It's something along those lines, but you'll see when we get to it. Also, remember to have your sound on for Jad, like you would normally if you're doing the fight caves, because only a fool tries to tackle Jad without sound, unless you have the fastest reflexes, and you can protect range before it hits you. But I don't count on that, so. Right, so 28 is a Restoration Crystal. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to use my Constitution Crystal just yet. I'll take a little bit of damage. Oh, sorry, there's a mage as well this wave. I'll take a little bit of damage first, and then I'll do it so it gives me a regen. I have to be careful not to die though. There we go. Right, now I'm going to use my Constitution Crystal, see what it does to my HP. Yeah, it's taking it up. It's healing me, and there we go. Look at that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break all of their armor first, and then once that armor is broken, I'll kill all of them with AoE. AoE mage I'll use, or just mage from a distance. You want to be using damage over time abilities because that gives you the most hits at any time. It's not damage that breaks the shells, it's just hits with your pickaxe. Well, that's 3 broken already. Well, without the Constitution Crystal, I'd have been long dead by now, so that's why you definitely want to use it here. Oh, I can't. Okay. If I dismember that should break it. You do want to have a melee offhand because it gives you so much more accuracy. Just like if you're macing, your melee offhand gives you so much more accuracy. Right, that should break from slaughter. Yep. But once this breaks, I won't bother maging even. Sorry, I'll just wait, no, wrong. I won't bother putting my thingy back on. There we go. Switch that down. I'll just scythe them. Should I? Nope, I forget that you don't deal full damage unless it's the correct style. I'm going to do something I never do and use Detonate. In my opinion, it's a terrible ability. I just need AoE right now. Oh no, Tsunami is available. Right, wave 29. As you get to wave 29, you want to be preparing to be ready to prayer switch at a moment's notice. Again, keep auto retaliate off. Check that you have everything in your inventory that you need, because you're not going to have much time to open up your bird or anything. This is going to be a ton of these guys, so it's fine. Melee protect. Yeah, you're fully safe. Stand on the top, only 2 can hit you. Yeah, just deal with them as you would normally. This isn't any special wave, but be ready at the end of this wave. There'll be another cutscene. No, sorry, there won't. There'll be wave 30, then another cutscene when the arena gets even smaller. After wave 36, there will be another cutscene. I'll use that opportunity to speak a little bit. And another good thing to do is put regen on before the cutscenes, so that, because otherwise it won't give you the chance to heal. I mean, you won't really need to, I guess. As you can see, I still have all of my supplies pretty much. Used 2 brews. And 3 doses of this. I guess the bird was a waste of time. To be a Jad on this wave, so I want to be stood on north side of the rock. I can't remember whether it's east or west. There it is. You want to be northeast for wave 30. Jad will not hit you yet. You have time to deal with these guys as you please. You saw, even though they're melees, I had my rage protect on just in case Jad was on the wrong side and I got absolutely twatted out, because that's not what I'm trying to do here. Oh, okay. Jad does step side to side as his idle animation. Don't let that phase you. Okay, after this guy dies, I'll go deal with that Jad. Ranged on as a default. You want to run out of his melee range. Don't give him the chance to melee you. 1, because he may not have time to prayer switch, and 2, because he'll deal a hilarious amount of damage just being Jad. And also because it's just one more thing to think about if you're in melee range. I don't actually know why Jad thinks he's a big man. Okay, there should just be this guy left. Okay, I'm gonna put regen on now, so that you'll see I regen in the cutscene. I don't even need to really. I'm also gonna renewal. Alright, okay. The arena is gonna get smaller again. That's all he's gonna say. You know, my brother's pulled the lava consumes you. Okay, you want to be in the same place. This is going to be predominantly ranges, I think. So I'm going to put melee up. Again, auto retaliate is still off. You want it to stay off. No, I didn't even regen. Renewal even. There'll be no more deals, so don't worry about the pickaxe and stuff. A fair few of these supplies I will have to use on Heart Aiken, just because it will take a little while to kill him. And you're going to be taking a lot of damage from his tentacles. Unless you kill them. It is a good idea to kill them. Yeah, basically it's a good idea to kill them. If you think that you won't be able to keep up with eating, then use a Constitution Crystal on Heart Aiken. It'll take longer to kill him, but it'll make you survive much easier, pretty much. After this one dies, I'm going to save spot and regen. Again, you can save some supplies. Although supply costs may look high at the start, you're not really going to use all of them if you do it the way I do it. I mean, I haven't even had to hit very high. It's just I just need to hit accurately, really. At the end of each wave, I'm going to brew to max, brew over max even. Sorry, 1 because I can, and 2 because just to be on the safe side. Wave 32 should be mages. Ranged crystal. I'm not going to range Heart Aiken, so I'm not going to take that. Oh, I didn't even take the magic crystal. That's bad. Actually, I think I will take the range crystal then, just in case. This isn't a Jad as well, so you're safe here. Oh, it's melees. My bad. I also didn't brew. Again, don't lose concentration like I do. Oh dear. This will make kill number 6 for me. If I get Shrimpy, this is going to make my day. So, wish me luck, guys. No, I'm sitting in a bad spot. Here, I should have been able to safe spot him, but he's still hitting me because, as I just said, not to do, wasn't paying attention. So, I didn't set up that safe spot. Right. I'll step out. They won't be able to hit me. It just means I'll stop attacking, I'll regen. So regen. This has actually been a fairly quick run. Only taken 44 minutes so far. Then again, I am tri-bidding it. Well, tri-bidding is the best way to do it. But it's, I guess it's most effort as well. You have to bring out the most things, keep switching. Okay, 33 is another safe wave, let's call them, because there are no Jads. Brew over max, and restore. Okay, this should be ranges then. No, mages even, sorry. Oh, I forgot I had my other cape on. I'm not going to regen this. Yep. Wave 34 is going to be Jad on southeast, so you want to be stood northwest. You'll see it when it comes to it. You'll see it. I'm going to turn my sound up when it wants to turn up. There we go. Just so I'm prepared. I should have brought a sign of life just in case. I don't usually die. I don't think I failed a kill on this account. No, that's wrong. I failed one, disconnected. Okay, wave 34. He decides to speak again. It's like we've seen many creatures or something. We remember their shapes, and then he brings out his big guns. It's gonna be Jad, 2 Jads, how I can. We remember their shapes. You start to remember the lines after you do this. I think this is my 19th kill, and if I count my other account. Now you want to be northwest. Switch to whichever style you want to kill Jad with. I think you should be northwest. I don't know. As I say, keep either mage or range on. I default to that. Yeah, Jad's on that side. I'm safe. Protecting ranged. Jad can't hit me. This guy can't hit me. I'm gonna spam bruise. As you can see, I've got bruise here on this Q. Okay, Jad, show me what you got. It's gonna mage. Wave 35 Jad spawns here, so you want to be here and step round. Jad, can you die? See, he seems to be ranging a lot. Oh, just as I say. Okay, that guy's dead. I've not even got a mage crystal. I haven't picked any up. I should have. There have been 3 in total, I think. No, never mind. No, there's one after 35. Or is that a constitution? I don't know. It's been so long since I've done a kiln. I'm only doing it just because a couple of guys wanted a guide, and also because it's my Reaper task. So. T5, I want to be here and step to the side when Jad spawns. He should spawn there. There we go. Nope, he can still hit me. Watch out for that. That's fine, I'll just tank it. You can see how useful having my prayers on my bar is. I don't have to really move anything, I just have to move one finger. Right, I'm gonna save spot and regen. He can still hit me. I'll kill him with preferred style. This should one shot him or something. Oh, close. No, that'll kill him then. Oh my god. Do you wanna die? There we go. Right, I'll regen here. I think I'll kill the ranger first, just so after I regen I won't take any more damage. The next wave you want to be north as well. This is the next wave will be the most difficult wave, barring how Aiken. You can see I still have almost all of my supplies left. You want to have this on take BOV, so you're ready to take it straight away when I say straight away, I mean straight away, because you're not gonna have time to be looking at different things. Okay. I've not even got restores in my bar there. I'll bring these up so they're easier to reach. I can leave that there. Put a renewal on. I don't need it. It's not going to give me any more parent now, but I might as well. Obviously, it gives me the path that gets me hit, doesn't it? I won't bother maging this just because there's no need. It's the only thing there. Wait, no, I do need to switch to mage anyway. It's 2 Jads next. No, it's a Constitution Crystal. I've got no mage crystals, which means I'm going to range, what's his name, Heartachen. Oh dear. Alright, 2 Jads. You want to use your invulnerability crystal as soon as they spawn. There we go. He'll hit me. Now, so after that, I'll step here, and he won't be able to hit me anymore. Now neither of them can hit me. I'll step out and fight this one. Make sure you step to a place where only one can hit you still. I would say step one square north and 1 square east, or the same, 1 square north and 1 square west. Do not step any further because I can't guarantee that Jad won't still hit you. Okay, invulnerability crystal is about to wear off, so it does tell you when it's about to wear off actually. Okay, right, now we are on to Heartachen. Okay. Oh dear. Throw many waves at you. Right, take this cave similar var, and then he pops his head up. Okay. Now, you want to either pray, mage, or ranged. I'm gonna use a ranged crystal to do it because I was an idiot and I didn't take any of the other crystals. So I'm going to pray ranged and kill the mage tentacles. Heartachen's head should be somewhere. That means I'm going to switch that to a brew. Where's Heartachen's head? You're going to have to keep running around because his head does not always resurface in the same place. It boosts your ranged by about 49 levels or something. Or whichever style you choose to do it in. So that's good. Where are you, Heartachen? Oh, I heard him resurface. There he is. Also, listen out for when he's going to resurface. You want to deal as much damage to him as possible before he goes down again. I think he stays up for 27 seconds or something, goes down for like twice as long. My range isn't dealing much damage at all to him, really. That's fairly disappointing. I've got about 10 seconds before he goes back, so I'll dead shot now. What you want to do really is use 2 thresholds and then an ultimate each time he comes up. Sometimes you can kill him straight. Sometimes you can kill him first resurface. Sometimes you can't. I'll pull out these. As you can see, I've still got a lot of supplies. It's a ranged tentacle. I don't need to kill it. I'm protecting range, so I want to prioritize the mage ones. Mage tentacles attack with that purple blob thingy that you see. Ranged ones look like a lava rock, so it's fairly simple to distinguish between them. Also, if you right click, it'll tell you. Obviously, that's not to say if there are no mage tentacles, don't fight anything, because that's just stupid. So, yeah, these will also keep your adrenaline up. That's a mage one. These will also keep your adrenaline up. There he is, resurfaced. As soon as I see him resurface, I use snapshot. Then I use rapid fire, and then as soon as it's up, I use dead shot. I've never actually ranged Heartachen before. My range has always been my lowest stat. Oh, that's not a bad dead shot actually. I think it'll probably take me 2 more resurfaces or so. Yeah, I've got him to half health. It's not really that much to worry about yet. It's just because your crystals only last for 3 minutes though is the thing. So mine might run out. I've sometimes had to crystal twice. Oh, that's a ranged one. What am I doing? There you go. If my ranged crystal, oh there, no, that's not him. Alright, I gotta be ready for Heartachen again. He'll pop up any moment. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the sound from RS, or if you can only hear me. I guess that's something I'll check when I... Oh my life. That's also a problem. Don't run out of ammo. Right, this is possibly the stupidest thing I've done. Ooh, what I've done is I've just not brought enough ammo, so I ran out here. So, using a crystal decreases all your other stats. Well, actually, except attack. I can still attack. I can still fight him without strength. Yeah, smart. I'm just gonna wait for my crystals to run out, basically, and then I'll be back up to strength. Can I use the restoration? No, you can only use one crystal at a time. There we go. Okay, that crystal's dwindled. I'm back to my other stats. That also means I have to. That means I'm gonna protect mage and kill the rangers now. That also means I have to use my. Oh, that's nah. I'm already here. I have to use whatchamacallums. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Oh, that was that Hurricane. That was Hurricane. Where are you? Oh my goodness! Why did I mirror back? I haven't got that set up on this bar. There he is. Yeah, this is the part where you're likely to waste supplies. If you don't know what you're doing here, then oh, I haven't restored. If you have an invulnerability crystal left, go ahead and use it. I mean, no harm will come if you using it. Also, something I should have done: use offensive. Oh my goodness, use offensive prayers. I've not been doing that just because I simply can't be bothered. I mean, I know that I'm not going to fail this kiln, so. But if you're not so experienced at doing it, then oh, there's 3 of them. That's not nice. If you're not so experienced at doing them, I would say definitely like use everything you've got. Don't just like assume that it's going to work. I assume that it's going to work because I know it will. I mean, this is going to make my 20th kill and counting both accounts, so I can pretty much do what I like. Oh, I'll use the Constitution Crystal. That way, I didn't. I shouldn't even have to eat anymore. Where are you, Hurricane? Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm going to use Assault, and then I'm going to use Meteor Strike once I get the adrenaline back. Oh dear. Do you want to deal in damage or not? I'll kill him next resurface for pretty much certain, but yeah, 4K isn't that hard to take. Okay, again, Karen doing whatever you're doing. You can see I've not even had to eat since using the Constitution Crystal. If you go for a Constitution Crystal on Hurricane, it will save you a lot of supplies. But, well, maybe actually. You'll save supplies because you don't have to eat, but it will take you longer to kill him, so you may have to eat afterwards. You may not kill him in the 3 minutes. I don't even care about those. I don't even need to protect. I'm just gonna spin till he comes back. Where is he? Where is he? I heard you. There you are. Oh no, I think I missed that tick. I beg you don't disappear. Finish with Meteor Strike. Yes, lads. Okay. And there's the kill. Oh, new personal record. 57:52. First time I've beaten an hour in this account, I think. So basically, that's how you do the fight cone. If you have any more, oh no, see, the only option I got there was a mage cape. I already have 2 of those. I'll take an onyx. If you have any more questions about it, I guess you can just PM me in game, and I can help you out. There we go. 15k Slayer XP for that. I didn't even get the strength level. Oh. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's the fight kiln. And I'll see you guys later.